Hey guys, Penadaily here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Today, we're going to take on Turtle Rock. So, of course, to get there, we're going to have to go through this cave once again, mostly because I don't want to be thumped by any, boulders. And on the way to Turtle Rock, we're actually going to get another item of... Yeah. On the way to Turtle Rock, we're going to get another item. And it is, in fact, going to probably require one of my magic... Ow, jerk. Things, or maybe not. I might be able to deal with it. Because we're going... Just die, Tektite. Oh yeah, I hate those guys. I've never liked... I mean, at least in the original game, you could, count on them giving you a lot of money. But anyway, so we're going to go into the Dark World. And here in the Dark World, we're going to go straight down, and you see this lip? We go in here. And we do this. Now, to get through here, we can use the cape. Don't try to use the Pegasus boots. The amount of time you spend trying to, get the, extra... The amount of time you spend trying to run will just, basically, waste your magic just as much. So if we do this, as you can see, now we're gonna start hurting. But, at this point, I'd rather just deal with it this way. Because we can actually get some fairly good healing here without too much trouble. Because we're going to have to go back to the light world. Because there's, if I remember correctly, there isn't actually a ladder here in the Dark World. So, we do this again. Go back up. Let's see here. Do-do-do-do-do. I mean, at the very least, I might have to use one of my magic... since I have 2 magic potions, it should be fine, but I'd rather wait a bit before I actually do that, because I think there are other better ways to get around things. So, but now, that item we got, by the way, is called the Cane of Birna. And the Cane of Birna basically makes an invincible shield around you. As long as your magic keeps up, you will take no damage. It's pretty nice. I actually do like to use it in the final fight, but we'll get to that. So, there's only... Jesus, I hate these things. So, let's see. Yeah, you can do that. We can at least deal with our, heart problems. I hate these little guys. I'm not sure. I know that if we, run into here, we can get her. There we go. And you see that heart? Yeah. Here comes the fun bit. We're going to have to do this bit twice, too. So, let's kill this. Ow! I hate these things. Because they run around and, they'll turn back. Eventually. But if we come up here, you need to hit them in this order. Start with this one, this one, this one. And that makes a warp tile appear. And luckily, you don't ever have to do that again. The warp tile will stay where it is. So we go into the Dark World. And here we are. Now, we only have to do this once, but it is it's still how we get into the Dark World. So, you see that? There, it's the Quake Medallion. We can't use it right now anyway, we're completely out of magic. So, we drop down here, We will find some magic, I promise. Let's see. So, here in the Dark World, I may have to just use the thing, you know. But we come this way. Watch out. Oh good, there aren't any goons here. Let's see, wonder what's in here. Alright, it's just, yeah, we can find some fairies, but it's really not worth it. So we go in here. And there is, at the end of this area, there is a, you can, if you know where it is, you can remember, you know, obviously. And I think there might be magic on that other side, but I don't feel like dealing with it. You do have to use the, hook shot, and then getting out is interesting. So, we bomb this way. And since we're gonna need the magic, I am just going to use... I'm gonna use my one of my blue potions, which at least fills the magic. And then again, you really won't particularly need it in Turtle Rock, because they will keep filling you up. It's just a good idea to be careful. But if we come up here, there are fairies. And in fact, there were fairies in in the other two ways we'd been previously. So now we're full up on magic, and we have a fairy in the bottle. And we come out here, and we do this. And there's a heart. And then we go back into the Dark World and head back. And, you know, we'll have to warp back into the Light World and just get up on top again. But at least we won't have to pound the stakes down again. So we come through here, and we try not to get hit by those stupid whatever they are. I hate these things. They love running up at you when you least expect it. Just die. And then, of course, they start moving again when you least expect it. But now we go back into the Dark World. And we're up here, so let's use the Quake Medallion. And with that, the head on the turtle slowly turns into stairs going in. So yes, you need Ether and Quake. Bombos is really just a combat magic that makes things more useful. Oh yeah, we can't do that again. Was worth a shot. Anyway. And of course, Sahasrara tells you, you know, you need the medicine of magic, but then you get, you know, a huge bottle, so we don't really need it after all. So, if we do this, we can come here. Now, there's two ways we can go, and it's just as easy. We'll do this first. We come down here, and go into here. Now, do you see that that thing above the door, which is, it's an eye? If you approach the door while facing it, it will hit you with a laser. So what you have to do is hold your sword like this and back into it. That way it will not try and kill you with the laser. Now we go back the other way, and, you know, watch out. We don't need to go in there. Go up, and we go in here. Now, we're gonna need the... Right, we're gonna need the Cane of Samaria first. Then we're also gonna need the Fire Rod. Now, the easiest thing to do, let's see, we go this way. And then you want to push up. Don't throw it yet. You want to wait until you're here. then... Ooh, dang it. Alright, we'll do it again. You can do it 2 different ways. This is, as I said, the easiest. But you want to be very certain that you wait to throw the fire until you're here. That one gets both of those at once, and then you can do that and that. Because if you do it too early, the first fire will go out, and then you will be left. You know, you have to do it again, and you can run out of magic that way if you're not careful. So now you want to come past these spiky things. You know, go as quickly as you can so that you don't get hit. Remember, those blocks give you a safe place to stand, and of course they give you some magic because, you know, they sort of expect that you'll use the cape or something. So, you know, just keep doing this. This gives you enough, and you can get right out this way. And then, if you were careful and didn't touch anything, you can get that. Now, if you go, you see where that red skeleton is? If you go up there, there's a room that is full of tiles, but all you get is magic and a fairy, so we really don't need that. So we're just going to come this way. It's a surprisingly easy room to dodge with the tiles because you can just stay in the door and the tiles will never hit you. But as you can see, we didn't need to do that, so we just come in here. Now this room is a bit of a pain in the neck because what you're going to have to do is hit that thing. Watch out for the chain chomps. Yes, these guys are also on loan from Super Mario Brothers. And then hit this. You know, stay here and hope they don't go for you. Come down this way and again hope they don't go for you. And open that. Just keep moving, and you will, for the most part, be able to avoid their lunges. Mostly they're just pains in the neck. And then we're here. You can, of course, go after those guys if you need if you need hearts. Again, despite everything, they do give you a fair amount of magic. So, we come through here, and we don't need to deal with that guy. So we come through here first. Now, let's see if I remember how to do this. Because there are 2 of these things here, and I don't remember right offhand which one is the correct one to start with. Okay, that's the wrong one. You want to start with the inner one. So we start with this first. You don't have to, you don't have to move. The things will move you on your own. You're probably going to want to kill these guys, all of them, because otherwise they will be in your way, and you really don't want them in your way. Once they're all gone, you can hit this thing, and that stacky thing, whatever it is. Kill that and get a... Oh, yeah, well, now it's moving, so we can't actually do anything. You see how that eye opened and it just shot a laser beam? That would have hurt a lot. So we do this, and we get the big key, which is nice. And we go through this pipe, too. Apparently this dungeon is just stealing everything from Super Mario Brothers. And we get across here, and we get a giant bottle. Yeah, like I said, they will basically give you magic over and over again. Okay, so we're gonna go through here. And let's see here. And we're going through all this again, and now we go through this upper one. And we get to go through here. And we need to kill these guys. Watch out, watch out for the fireball shooter. The whirling blade technique is often really useful, just as if you can, keep from getting your ass hit. Then again, and we get magic. Lots of magic. yeah. You also can get hearts under these things, and there we go, a fairy off of that. That's very nice. And magic, so, you know, I'm full back up on magic despite using it. That half magic is really, really useful. Go left. If you go right, you're just stuck. Now, some of these eyes will shoot at you when you face toward them, and some of them will shoot at you when you face away. Yeah, it's kind of awful. So just set the bomb, get all the way to the side so that you're out of everybody's point of view. Now, we come to this end, but now that we're outside, also take a look, we've got only one piece of heart left in the entire game, and we're about to get it. You morph back here, and we come in here, get the arrows, and we kill these things, whatever they're called. Really? Just get over here. There we go. And we can kill this thing. Okay, come on, dude. Just, yeah, one of the nice things is that you can get them to move by moving in a direction that you are not actually moving, just by moving up and down. Like, if you hug the wall, he will actually move diagonally when you move up, and so forth. But here we have the last piece of heart. And that fills up our life. So we will get one more heart container at the end of this dungeon, and we will have a full 20 hearts. And then we go back in here and continue on. And, of course, we have to use the Cane of Samaria just to get across here. That's where you would have come out if you'd gone right in that one corridor, of course. And we get the Mirror Shield. We can now reflect those eye lasers, which is pretty nice. Watch out for the roller. Go up. Take this thing. And now we get to continue on deeper into the dungeon. And we got one of these things. Now, if we go through there, it will take us into a room with a bunch of thingies, and we can then we can wind up pulling a thing, but a tongue switch, but all we get is rupees. And, you know, even now, I mean, I'm kind of full up on rupees. Ha! You thought you were gonna get me, but I tricked you. Alright, so what we need to do, watch that thing, wait until it goes, now hit that real fast and go this way. And there we are. Now, you just watch it, and try and get lined up better. There. Now just head straight up. Good. And head down. Doesn't really matter what, because now we have this. There's a entire, that was good. There we go. There is an entire maze here, and I hope I can remember some of it. You know, watch out for that thing. Let's see. Nope. We need to go back up. Yeah, this takes us to the door, but the door is, of course, shut. So we go up. You can see where we need to go up this way and follow along this way, and I believe we go down here. Yes, and then down here. To move on those things, you just have to basically, push in the direction you want to go. Now, don't do what I did. You do not have to put a block on that thing to keep it open. I thought you did for years, and, it was all this horrible overthinking it and too much effort. And no, you just have to step on it and it will open. It's awful. So, if you do this, of course, you can still get knocked off by the Helmosaurs, and at this point, you're probably better off doing this. Now, you don't have a key, so you have to come in here. So we do this, and we open that, and we get a single rupee. And then we do this, and we get 5 So what do you think is in this next one? Yep. Yep, 20. And we do this. In fact, let's just let this jerk get up closer to us so that we can kill him. Good. And then we come down here and do this. And this one has... Dude, the key! Now, but before we continue on, I'll show you something that I didn't know about for years. I always wondered why this was there. You blow it open, get out of the way, you don't want to hurt yourself, and come out here. And you find yourself basically on this little ledge that's got absolutely nothing. You warp back to the light world and go in, and you can, go down. You can either drop down or, go down the stairs, if I'm correct, and you get a couple of fairies, which is pretty nice. So, yeah, and, 20 or 10 rupees. So that's nice, at least. Be careful with those, I think both of those holes will drop you right down to the fairies, but be careful. And then you go back into the Dark World. So yeah, it's a nice little mid-dungeon refill that you might not have realized or been able to get otherwise. No, you don't. I went to a lot of trouble to get those fairies, and I'm not letting you hit me. So we come back here, and now we have that, and we can just hit this guy from afar and he dies, yay. And we can get the rest of our bombs and go through here. And then we have this area. And of course you can, yeah. If you want, you can always hit those, the anti-fairies with a thing of magic powder, and they'll, you don't have to worry about them. But, just watch out for that guy. Ah, yeah, you knew what was going to happen. Oop, that was stupid. Yeah. So, I mean, you don't want to waste too much of your magic, but... And for one heart, yeah, like I said, that's going to happen. So, what I would suggest you do is, since you're right up ready to head to the bad... Oh, great. Yeah, I would actually suggest you wait. The Cane of Samaria doesn't take that much, but you might as well go in and face this guy with full magic, right? Okay, before you go in, get the fire rod ready. Because we're going to face Trinex. Now, Trinex is a lot of fun because he attacks with two heads. An ice head and a fire head. The only way to make his... ow. Great. Yeah, well, while you're doing that, he can still attack you, but you can't actually switch anything. Start by taking out the ice head. Ow. Because they both do that. Dude, there. They both spit their respective element, but while the firehead leaves you, leaves trails of fire that go away pretty quickly, the ice head leaves permanent ice patches on the floor, which means that when you're in this part of the battle, and this jerk is attempting to do all sorts of unsavory things to you, right? Regular life medicine is fine. Because, yeah. Anyway, while this jerk is attempting to do all sorts of unsavory things to you, you're also slipping on ice. But yeah, if you go into this battle with the golden sword, he's really kind of a joke. And like every other boss in this game, he's apparently made of gelignite. Alright, so we did that. And... yep. Unfortunately, there is some annoyance in our future, but we saved Zelda, sort of. I appreciate your coming so far to rescue me. As I thought, you are the legendary hero. I have felt this from the first time we met. Ganon is waiting inside of his tower to pass through the gate linking the two worlds. Once Ganon enters the light world, it is unlikely that anyone can stop him. But if he stays in the closed space of this world, you can find him wherever he runs. Now, go to the Tower of Ganon. We will use our combined powers to break the barrier. Let's return peace to the country without fail. Yep, I understand. Alright. Now, so, normally we would head out to Ganon's Tower, which, the only way to get to it is here from Turtle Rock. But there are some nasty dudes there, and I just don't want to deal with Ganon's Tower with, only 2 fairies and a blue potion. So we're gonna go, and we're going to release one of the fairies and get 2 more... Jerk! There you go. Get 2 more blue potions. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll leave off right here. And next time I will show you how we get to Ganon's Tower, and we'll take him on. Alright, so, right. Fairy. There we go. Let's just get to the boomerang so I don't accidentally. 1 and 2. And yeah, next time I might, after we beat Ganon's Tower, I might go show you a secret to everybody or 2 so that we can fuel up before facing the final boss. Because of course there's always a final boss. But for now, that's where I'm going to call it. I will see you guys next time. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.